my name is Jay and I am an English teacher for YouAble. Today I'm here to tell you about the common mistakes Brazilian people make when speaking in English. So we start with number one, and that is using to and for. Now in Portuguese, to and for usually is para. Para por tudo, for everything, for everything. But using to or for is very different in English. For example, I'm going to the supermarket. You know, we use to for a direction. I'm going to the supermarket. But a lot of people may change it for I'm going for the supermarket. Well, if you say that in English, I'm going for the supermarket, it means you're doing something for the supermarket, if that makes any sense. It's like supermarket is a person. I'm going for the supermarket because the supermarket asked me to. It changes the complete meaning and the idea of it. There are many rules you need to learn, and I'm not going to go through every single rule, but to, like for example, going to for, you can say we use that for benefits, something that can be beneficial for you or non-beneficial. So, for example, we can say yogurt is good for my health. Drinking beer is bad for my health. You know, we see the word for. So the idea is to make sure we study how to use to and for and use the correct rules at all times. Mistake number two, the sound of ed. Now this is very common in Brazilian speakers or even just in general Portuguese speech. Ed is very interesting. There is different ways we pronounce ed in English. Let's take the word cook. We've got the verb cook, to cook, okay? Cozinhar. So to cook, okay? So we're going to talk in past and we're going to say cooked. In Brazil, people will say cooked, cooked. What is this? What is this? Cook it. Now, it's okay for me. I'm from London. I have many employees who are from different countries, so I'm used to how people speak. But if you go to like the suburbs or the countryside of USA or England, people will have a problem in understanding the pronunciation of what you just said. So, example again, cooked in the past, we're going to say cooked. We're going to say shock, and we're going to say past is shocked. Again, with that pronunciation of T, shocked. People say shocked. I am shocked. What is this again? So there are some rules. Again, we need to learn those and make sure we get those correct. Mistake number four, silent letters. Now, English is a terrible, terrible language sometimes. We have rules that we don't even understand why we have rules. One of the most annoying ones is silent letters. And I know this can destroy your life. This can destroy everything. A typical one could be, you know, bomb, the word bomb. Spelt B-O-M-B, but we don't pronounce that B. It's bomb. Now, a lot of foreign speakers will say bombe, bombe. That's a whole different word. A word that I don't know. I don't think that word exists in English, but it's just bomb. Okay, so we need to pay attention to those silent letters. Also, we've got like the word no, to know. To in Portuguese, no conhecer. We spell that K-N-O-W. But a lot of people say que-no, que-no. Now this word definitely doesn't exist. So again, we need to pay attention, we need to study those really difficult silent letters. Mistake number five is putting an E after every word. It's like in Portuguese, you had this extra invisible consonant that comes after a word. Let's take some words and let's look what happens to these words when Portuguese speakers put that extra invisible consonant at the end. We have the word light, luz, light. That changes into lighty, lighty. What, lighty? Okay, no problem. We have the word wife, wife, just wife. When Portuguese speakers sometimes speak, it'll be wifey. Wifey is interesting because this is a slang or gíria in English for somebody who actually is your girlfriend. But it is incorrect. We got anything that has a word has that extra E sound at the end of it. So we need to stop that. Stop, 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 stop. And that's it. Finish with that. Otherwise, you're going to get some very strange looks. 100%. Cut.
I needy. I needy. People don't say that. I needy.
I'm going to put that in it. I'll give you the last one for now. Need. I needy. I needy. I needy. Okay, isso. Okay, so we need to really cut that out. Keep it very simple. Mistake number 6, plurals. Plurals, hey! We got to study those plurals. we got some interesting words in English. And I know I'm saying these mistakes as if it's a negative. It's not a negative. We make mistakes all the time now. We learn from them. But we take the word child. Child is singular. If we go into plural, it's children. But a lot of people make mistake and say children's. No need to add. I get it. In English, to make things plural, generally the rule is to add an S at the end of it. But then we have words that already change plural. Fish, for example. Fish. We don't change fish to fishes. No. Fish is fish. It's plural already. You don't need to say fishes. Okay, so we need to concentrate on those plurals. 7 would be double vowels. Double vowels. When you have a word that has a double vowel on it, we need to be very careful. We all know the famous ones in English, like who people are a little bit too scared to say the word beach. I'm not going to say the next one after that, but I'm going to give you some tips how to pronounce those words with those double vowels. We need to stress a little bit longer, okay? We need to put that stress in it. So if we look at the word beach, okay? We know it could be a bad word if you say it incorrect, but let's just make that drag sound of it. Drag it out a little bit. We're saying beach. Beach. I'm going to the beach. Those double vowels extend that stress and it extends the sound. So we've got a completely different word. Put it on the plurals. Another one in plurals is people. Okay, person, singular. People, plural. But again, a lot of people add the S and we become peoples. Who are those peoples? No. Who are those people? Okay, we've got to be careful with that. But it takes time and practice. Again, another example for double vowels, if you look at the word fit. Okay, if you notice when we have a single vowel, we speak it quite fast, the word quite fast, like fit. But I know it's with an I, but if we look at the word for feet, for example, you see it's got 2 E's, 2 vowels. So we go in to say feet. You're going to notice when you say it, you stress it a little bit longer. So you have a different kind of sound. It's not a different sound, it's just pronounced a little bit longer. Next mistake, prepositions. No, God. Prepositions can be a nightmare. Really be a nightmare. But I'm just going to give you an example that I give to a lot of students here. Changing a preposition in a sentence can change the entire meaning of what you're talking about. Okay? If you're changing, let's do simple ones. In, on, at, by. In, on, at, by. Okay, I've done this example so many times with my students. We go into a lake. Okay, we go into a lake. You call me, hey Jay, where are you? And I say I'm in the lake. Where am I? If you think of in, where am I? I'm inside the lake. I'm swimming. I'm in the lake. I'm inside something. Okay, always when you think of in, you're in something, inside something, in a room, in a cave. Okay. If I say I'm on the lake, I am literally on the lake. What am I doing? I'm on the water, on the boat. Okay, so remember, if you say to somebody, hey, I'm in the water, but really you're on a boat, people are going to think you're swimming in the water. So again, it changes the situation. So we're going to be careful how we use our prepositions. Also, again, with prepositions, when we use the word at, for example, at is used for a specific location. Okay, it's used for a specific location. So if you say, hey, I'm at the lake, you're not giving an idea of where you are. You're not swimming. You're not doing anything. We just know you're at the location. So you need to give the idea of exactly what you are doing. Okay, so it invites more questions. For example, if you say, I'm at the lake, the person can ask you more questions. Hey, what are you doing at the lake? Are you by the water? Are you by a kiosk? It gives us more questions. Next mistake that Portuguese speakers or foreign speakers can make is pronounce that R. Okay, pronounce that R when you speak. Okay, it's a rabbit. It's not a habit. It's a rabbit. If you say habit is a hábito. So it changes the word completely. So we need to pronounce those letters. Okay, again, a name of a person. His name is Roberto. Okay, his name is Roberto. He was born with that name. You can't change that name. His mother didn't call him Roberto. His name is Roberto. So in English, we're going to pronounce those R's. Those R's are very important for us. My last tip of the day would be, let's try to stop and put in a vowel or a sound of an E at the beginning of each word. A book. E bookie. I'm joking. I'm not laughing at this. Or strap. The word strap is strap. E-strap. I am stressed. We've got two mistakes in one. We've got the ed sound that is wrong, and we've got the this crazy e at the beginning of the word that doesn't exist. It just appears in a natural form from Brazilian speakers or Portuguese speakers in general. Okay, and again, finally, going to finish this off with, let's just get this right. In English, a kitchen is not a chicken. Okay, or chicken is not a kitchen. Many times I've worked, and many people get this wrong. I've worked in restaurants and bars for a long time, and I've had Brazilian chefs or Portuguese chefs, and hey Jay, I'm just going to the chicken. I'm sorry, what? You're going to get a chicken? You're going to get a live chicken from the farm? Kitchen, chicken, kitchen, chicken. Let's get this one right. This has been Jay from YouAble. Thank you so much. Give us those thumbs up, give us those likes, always helps us out. Ciao, goodbye.